demonstrate now is our trail turn assist. So what I'm going to ask you to do for me, see those rows of rocks right there? Drive through there right now without hitting any rocks at all. So if you feel the vehicle hit a rock, what I want you to do is back up and move around. So we want to go through this section without hitting any rocks for you. Actually, right now is the one time today I'm going to ask, you said Graham? Yeah. I'm going to ask Graham not to hit any rocks out here. So that being said, you got this, Graham.
Mess this up for us, man.
So we're in low range, we're in drive.
This is without
trail turn assist. We haven't talked about applying it yet. I just want you to go through here and show the system for me. So head towards Mia there, keep her on your right, through that horseshoe area and back around.
I would have gone the other way.
That's why you're not driving.
I know.
What's happening there, folks?
Skidding.
Skidding a little bit because of our four-wheel drive, but what's he doing with his left front? He's driving up a rock there, right? So, if Graham was a really good driver, he could probably get through there without hitting rocks. So that tells me I got to keep my eye on Graham today while he's driving. So. But what we want to do here is to emphasize that trail turn assist. So has anybody heard of trail turn assist before or what it does? I see one hand over here. So what does trail turn assist do for us, Brian?
Locks up the back wheel on the internal radius.
Inside of the way we're turning. I love it. He's missing all the rocks. I'm good. Oh, but he's going to drive a little bit. All right, come on forward.
Want to get back to the same spot.
Did pretty good, but we drove up a couple rocks there with our left front, right? And then you had to back up.
Yeah.
So what's that tell me, Graham? A little too tight, right? We couldn't make that turn. So how are we going to address that? Trail turn assist. So on this vehicle, it will be the fourth button across. Not every vehicle is going to have trail turn assist. Not every vehicle is also going to have all 6 of our hero buttons across the top of the dash. So you need to get to know what icon means which. First one is going to be our stay bar disconnect. Second will be front locking differential. Third will be rear locking differential. Fourth will be trail turn assist, assuming we have all 6 buttons. We drop stay bar disconnect off if we are not a Badlands or a first edition. Pretty much then that means we have 3 buttons on the dash. Front lock, rear lock, and trail turn assist. If we are a manual transmission, we drop trail turn assist. It's not on there. So that plays into all of knowing what those buttons are. So once you get in a Bronco, look at those buttons, let's learn what they mean. Pretty binary look to it. It looks like a skeleton of 4 wheels and a lock on the rear of the skeleton of the differential. Same for the front. It'll have a lock on the front. Trail turn assist will be an arrow turning one direction. Stay bar disconnect looks like a bar with a brake in it, basically. So but you need to learn what those are. So our fourth one we said was trail turn assist. And what trail turn assist is going to do, as Brian mentioned for us, it's going to apply the brake for the inside wheel when we are turning. So whichever way we're turning, whether it be left or right, it will apply the brake for that wheel as we make that turn and reduce our turning radius by 40%. It takes 3 inputs to make trail turn assist work for us. The first one is we have to press the button and turn it on. The second one is we have to turn the wheel almost to lock or until we get the icon on our dash that lights up green. There will be a green half circle once you have turned that steering wheel far enough. Once that happens, you have to then do what? Accelerate. Because why? We're overcoming that brake. So we have to give it a little bit more throttle to overcome that brake as we make that turn. That being said, we don't need a ton of throttle. We just need enough to overcome and keep the vehicle moving at a steady pace. All right, folks, watch his left rear tire as he makes this turn. What's happening there?
Lock it up.
Lock it up. Oh. He still didn't want to get it. Hold straight for me. Hold right there. Graham, hold right there. Hold right there. Stop. There we go. Stop. Hold. Awesome. Because our forearm was in front of that steering wheel. When we hit a rock, that horn went off. So what do then? We shuffle steer We don't cross our hands over. Our hands are always 9 and 10, 2 and 3 on the steering wheel. We're just shuffle steering that steering wheel through there as we do it. Because when we cross up, if we cross too far, we have to do what? Let go of the steering wheel to get our hands back on it. We never want to let go of the steering wheel while we're driving off-road if we can help it. All right, if you can, just because they're going to do that same obstacle and need to be able to drive through here, pull over this way. All right, so we have sand. What else can we do with our tires? What's going to give us more traction with our tires?
Air pressure?
Air pressure, absolutely. We want to air down a little bit over sand, right? But if we air down, we have to
Air up.
air back up when we're done. So we don't ever want to air down if we don't have a way to air up. All right. Lorenzo, what I'm going to have you do is pull forward for me in this sand. About 10 feet more, and then I want you to turn as hard to the right as you can. Come on forward. Come on straight, a little more. Straight. Keep going straight. Keep going straight. Turn hard right now as hard as you can. Give me a little bit of throttle. What's happening, folks? Keep turning hard right, hard as it goes. That is trail turn. That's pretty sweet. Yeah. Or donut mode, or giggle button, as we like to call it. Because it just makes you laugh. Look at the smile on his face. Absolutely. Keep turning around, head right through there for me, Lorenzo. Awesome. Mia, if you'll take everybody else up to the next side.
Straighten those tires out, come on up.